All right, so we are back with Chief today, and we are going to start the saddle introduction. Chief has been through the surcingle and the bumpers and has done very well. And I like to do a lot of that, so when I go to put the saddle on, it's not an issue, and that's what I'm hoping for today. I don't want a horse to buck it out. I don't want to plant that in the horse's mind that they can buck. I prefer to avoid that at all costs. So that's why it's so important to spend that time with the surcingle, the bumpers, and desensitizing your horse. I'm going to be putting the saddle on today, going to be cinching it up. We're going to see how it goes. So I'm going to ask him to stand ground tie, and I'll be right back with the saddle. So at this point, you've spent some time, a lot of time, desensitizing to the tarp, which really helps get the saddle pad on. I'm going to let him smell that. He's had his blanket on now, his horse blanket. So he's used to having a lot of things on his body. And he's had that surcingle quite a bit and the bumper. So I'm letting him smell, and I use an old pad that my other horses have worn. You can see it's dirty. I want to use an old saddle, an old pad, an old girth, so that horse can smell other horses and not be afraid of it. Now I will apply the saddle either on the near side or the off side. It doesn't matter. I want to be able to tack up that horse no matter what side. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it on the near side with the pad. Good boy. Good boy. I'm going to let him smell this. Good job. I'm going to go ahead and swing it. I like to swing from my hip. As a woman, my strength is above my arms here. Not here, but here. So I'm going to swing. It's all right. He's checking that out. You want to smell that again? That's fine. Definitely want to encourage that curiosity. He wants to check it out. No nibbling on it, though. And now I'm going to come over here, and I use a light saddle, so it's real easy for me. Anyways, light for the horse, under 15 pounds. I'm going to swing it up and over, which he should be used to because we've had plastic bags, we've had the flag, the tarp, all of that. Can you please step forward? Step, step. Good. I don't release my pressure until I get what I ask. Good boy. I want you to stand. That blanket's still in place. All right. Now I'm going to up and over, up and over. Good boy. And this is like no-brainer for him. Shouldn't be a big issue. So as his first introduction set, I'm just going to let that sit there for a minute. And he's licking and chewing on that, going, oh, that's interesting. Something's on me. He's had lots of things on him. I've laid on him. I've done a lot of my jump-a-joe. So he's used to having stuff on his back. And this should be really no big deal. If it's a big deal, then I need to go back and do more work on the ground, more desensitizing. But I'm hoping this isn't going to be a big deal. So love him up, good boy. Now I'm going to pick up the lead rope, because as I cinch, if he does go into a buck, I need to be able to pull him around so he doesn't go taking off. Real important, too, that when you cinch the saddle, you cinch it good. Because if your horse does all of a sudden go into buck, you don't want that saddle rolling under that horse, because then you've got that to deal with, the poor meltdown, the fear in the brain. You have to undo that. So I'm going to make sure when I cinch this up, I'm going to cinch tight. We've already been through tight cinches with the surcingle. This should not be a big deal. Good boy. So I'm just going to reach under, love his belly. There you go. Pull that up. There you go. Now I'm going to put this lead rope over my shoulder so I can grab it if I need to. Good boy. Now, when I cinch a horse, when I go for a trail ride, I'll cinch over 2 or 3 times. I'm not going to cinch, I'm not going to cut him in half, but I'm going to make sure that when I cinch this, this saddle is not going to roll on me. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to turn around a little bit. You step over. There you go. Oh, he's going, oh, what is this? Turn around for me, please. There, good. Now I just have it loose. I could grab it if I needed to if all of a sudden he freaked out, but he shouldn't be freaking out at this point. This should be a real no-brainer for him. Good boy. But he is curious about it. Yeah, let me love you. You're a good boy. All right. So here we go. Good boy. Now I'm going to pull up a little bit, and then I'm going to release. So it's kind of touch retreat at first. Good boy. It's no big deal. He's already had this with the surcingle. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to cinch. He's a little concerned. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, oh. And I'm not going to get after him about moving at this point. Oh, oh, I'm going to hold that. Good boy. You're all right. You're all right. I'm going to hold. Oh, good, good boy. Now I'm going to loosen it real fast. There. Kind of a touch and retreat, a desensitizing approach. Good boy, because he started kind of getting a little humpity in his belly. No, I don't want to cause a buck. You're all right, good boy. Straighten that saddle out a little bit more. Good job. Now I'm going to go cinch it up. Try to get it to number 3. Easy boy, easy boy. There you go. There you go. Easy boy. There you go. Easy there, easy there. All right, now we've got it. I'm going to take that fender down. All right, now I'm going to stand back. Make sure, in case he all of a sudden goes into a tantrum, I'm out of the way. Good boy. Back him up a little bit. Good. Good. This is exactly what I wanted. No meltdown. No drama. Very good. He's looking at me like, what? So later we'll work on wiggling when we cinch. Now's not the time to do that. You don't want to correct that. You just want to get the saddle cinched and get out of the way. Good boy. He's licking and chewing on that. Let me love you for that. Let me love you for that. Very nice. Very nice. So now I'm going to lunge him because I want to get out of the way. As he feels that saddle on him, he might go into a buck, so I definitely want to be lunging. I don't want to be going to the safe and loving place, that kind of thing at this point. So I'm going to ask him to go. Good boy. Good job. And if you have any reason to think your horse is going to have a meltdown over this, you need to go back, do your surcingle, and prepare better for this saddle. This saddle should not be an issue, and it has paid off the time that I've spent on the ground with him. Good boy, look at that. Very good. He's kind of like going a little slow, not quite sure. What is that? That kind of feels weird. Change direction. 1, 2, and 3. Good boy. Good boy. Very nice. I know he's being very careful. He's like, this feels weird. Yeah, but you know, he's had the cinch before, so it's not a big deal. In that respect, I think it's just he hasn't had something all the way to his flank. And he's feeling that back there. That feels odd. Now we're going to do a 1 rein stop. Pull that nose. Oh, very good. Very, very good. You're doing great. You're doing great. I'm so glad. Yeah, what do you think of that? Not a big deal? Is that not a big deal, huh? You're doing a great job. All right, let's lunge you a little bit more, but I want a little more speed. No, you need to get back. You need to get back. And sometimes the horse will go into a buck when they back up. They kind of freak out. So you need to make sure that you're out of the way and you get that horse under control. If he went into a silly buck, then I would yank on that lead rope, hey, 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 and get his attention. Now I want him to trot. 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 Good, good. If he's going to have a buck, he's going to do it in a trot. Good job. If you've done your work, this really shouldn't be an issue. Come on. Oh, there you go. That's what I wanted. Good boy. Good boy. And 1, and 2, and 3. Get going. Good boy. Yes. Get going. You need to get going. Get going. I mean it. I mean it. There you go. Get going. Good job. Good job. Get going. Good boy. All right. Next thing we want to move to is desensitizing of the saddle. For instance, I want to make sure that when I mount, that's not going to be an issue. So I'm going to work on that by shortening my lead rope, getting in the shoulder, and then I'm going to, a little bit. Oh, that's a worry. That's all right. I'm going to keep doing it. Good boy. And rub. Yes. Yes, good boy. And a little bit more. Good, good. Now this really shouldn't be an issue because remember you've done the bumpers with the surcingle. Now I'm going to cinch up one more time. Good, good. I'm going to get him out of the way because now it's a little tighter. There, good job. Safety, you've got to be safe. You've got to stay out of the space of your horse when you first start doing this because you just don't know. They might blow and you've got to be out of their way. So get yourself in a safe position when you start doing this. Like I said, this should really be a non-issue if you've done your groundwork. Take the time on the ground. I'll spend 30 days on groundwork first. I won't even do the saddle until the end of that 30 days. Then I introduce that saddle, and that's where we're at. We're at the end of February, and I'm just introducing him to the saddle. Come on. Good boy. Get going. Get going. I do mean what I say, and I'm asking him to go, and he's not going, so I had to slap his bottom. I do mean it. Good boy. Good job. I didn't make a big deal out of it. Just get going, because I mean it. Good boy. He was being really lazy. Good boy. No. Just because I say good boy doesn't mean you get out of it. Good job. Good boy. And 1 and 2 and 3. Get going that way. Good boy. So this is the end of the first 30 days. Good job. And now I'm introducing the saddle. And a 1 rein stop. Good. Give me that nose right there. Very good. That was good. That was good. There you go. Get your mouth working a little bit. Good boy. Good, good boy. Very, very good. Yes. Now we're going to do a little desensitizing with the saddle. On this side, on the off side, shorten that lead rope. Good boy. Check. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. This really should be a no issue. Good job. Pat him all over like I did before. Pat him, pat him, pat him. Good boy. Good boy. Very nice. Very good boy. Pat, pat, pat. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Very good. All right. Can I get your head down? Very nice. Now I'm going to go get the reins, and I'm going to mount, and I'm just going to sit on him. For his first time, I'm just going to sit. Now, I've sat on him already before without the saddle, laid on him, sat on him, and now we're going to do it with the saddle. Good boy. Good boy. And you just stand. So I'm going to get my helmet, stand, and get the reins. Good job. Very, very good. All right. Very good. Good job. Turn you around. Good boy. So he has learned some cues with the reins, and let's review those. I'll do this on the ground. Make sure that my horse understands what I'm asking on the ground, because it'll translate under saddle. So first of all, I'm going to flex, and I'm going to disengage his hindquarters. So I'm going to ask with my thumb, I want that inside foot to cross. So I'm going to flex his nose, put my thumb where my foot would go, ask for that disengagement. Beautiful. Rub to a stop. Good boy. Good boy. Hold that nose till his feet stop moving. Excellent. Very, very good. I'm going to use that when I get under saddle, too. I want that horse to flex. And I'm under saddle, so hold. Hold. Give me that nose. Just going to stay with him till he flexes. Good. But I'm not asking for those feet to move. Wait till they stop moving. Then I'll ask. Now I'm going to put my thumb on his belly, where my foot would be. Very beautiful disengagement. Very nice. Very good boy. Very good. That was supreme. What a good boy you are. Okay. Now let's step over this way. Cool. And I'm going to tie this saddle up. This guy is really tall. He is a tall man. Yeah, you are. You're a big dude. Get my mounting block. Oh, and let me see. Just going to review. Back up. Back up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. He got it. Very good. It's very, very good. You're very, very good, aren't you? Stand now. Good job. All right, I'm going to start on his near side, and then I'll mount on the off side as well, both sides. Smell that? Yeah, you've seen that before, but today it's kind of wet, isn't it? Okay. Good boy. So before I get on, make sure everything's working again. We did this without the saddle. I want to make sure he's good and desensitized. I'm going to flex that nose a little bit. Good boy. He's standing. Very good. Don't like a horse moving on me when I'm going to mount. It's my most vulnerable position as a rider, mounting and dismounting. So I want to make sure that his feet aren't going to move. Had they moved, I would have shushed him and backed him up. But he's standing nicely. Good boy. Put my foot in that stirrup. Good job. Good job. I'm going to stand up. Good job. Good boy. I'm going to lay down, pull my foot out of that stirrup, and love him up. Okay, keep him tipped just a little bit. Good boy, and love him up. Good boy. Now I did all of this without the saddle, and now it's with the saddle because it does feel different. I want him to feel that. Very good. Now he's moving his feet. That's all right. Very good. That was very good. I want you to think about that. Yeah, it's the first time I've stood up in the saddle, in the stirrup before, and that can be a different feeling for them, especially on that shoulder. He was good with that. Good job. You need to stand. Good boy, stand. And if he's going to keep backing up, then I'll make it my idea. You need to stand. Good boy. He's already flexing for me. Yeah, good job. He knows that when I'm on this side, you need to flex. Ah, shh, shh, shh. He started to move his feet. I don't want him moving his feet when I'm mounting. And this is his off side. It's a little harder for him to see. Not as easily. This is the tougher side for him. Good boy. So he's going to act like that. I'm going to make it my idea that he moved his feet. I'm going to make it real uncomfortable to have moved his feet. That's really dangerous. I don't want a horse moving. I've had that happen to me before. Horse took off, and I got, the horse launched, and I got bumped behind the saddle. It was an English saddle, so I had no horn to pull myself back up, and I had to make a decision to fall off that horse. Shh, I'm going to back you up, then make it my idea. So in that moment, with that horse years ago, I had to make the choice of bailing or trying to recover. And there was no way I was going to recover on an English saddle. There was just no way. Shh. Oh, good boy. Now, go ahead and smell that. All right, now let's lay it down. So I'm just going to have to break this down for a minute. Oh, good boy. Good boy. I got to let him know what he's doing the right thing. Good boy. Good. You need to stand. Good boy. Good boy. That's right. That's right. Help him understand what I'm asking. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. So actually, I'm going to flex and test first before I get up there. So I'm going to ask, flex, flex. Good. Ah. Shh. Shh. So he's a good example of a horse that's going to move when I mount. And I want to get this fixed now, not later. Now's the time to do it. Nip this in the bud. And it's really natural for us to want to pull on the saddle to try to hold that horse in place. Don't do that. Try not to do that. I just want to lift and flex, flex. Give me that nose. Good. And I release, flex, release, flex, release. Good. And that's right. That's right. I don't want you to move your feet. Always licking and chewing on that. Good. That's good. That's what I want you to understand, okay? You got that? Shall we try again? That's very good. All right. I'm going to bring the mounting block over, and I want you to stand. Yeah. I know it's weird. It's strange. But I've sat on you before. I've laid on you before. You've had the mounting block here. It's all right. Good, good boy. I want you to flex. I have to take my hand away because I want to hold on to that saddle to make him not move. But no, he's got to learn to stand still. Good. Good boy. So I'm going to put my foot in there. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, huh? Good job. I'm going to stand up. Good boy. Good boy. That's right. That's right. Pull my foot out. Lay down. Keep him flexed. Tap my feet. Let him hang out. Love him up. Pat him around. Yeah, good job. and then off. It's kind of like a touch and retreat. Good boy. And I want him to think about that because that was very good. He did the right thing. He stood, was quiet. That was very good. Very good. So how about I get on now? Can I get on? Yeah, all right. Let me get on. So you've had me on you before. Yeah. Good job. I want you to flex. Good. Flex. Good boy. Good boy. And up. And you want to sit gently on your horse. You do not want to bounce. Good boy. And let me love you from here. Very, very nice. Very nice. Good boy. Now I'm going to dismount. Always pull my both feet out. Good job. That was great. What a good boy. And he stood still. Very nice. I'm going to think about that. I actually sat on him in the saddle. That was a new experience. And he did the right thing. He was quiet. Very gentle. Very good. That was so good. Okay, we're going to try on the other side now. Do the same thing. Good, good boy. I want both sides. Nice and quiet. Here he goes again, moving his feet. Oh. Oh. Put that down. Good. Good boy. That's right. That's right. Just want you to stand. Yeah. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Okay. No. Shh. 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 You need to stand still. When this comes out, you need to be quiet and stand still. So, step up. Good boy. So I'm going to start making it uncomfortable. When I'm moving this around, he's desensitized to this. He's just moving because he's curious, and I want to make sure he understands. You cannot behave like that. You have to be quiet. You have to stand still. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good. And flex. Excellent. So he's much better on this side, flexing. Good boy. Out. Swing and sit gently. Good. Let me love you for that. So we're in the safe and loving place. Good. And see, I've got my one foot out. Good boy. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and reach down and put my foot in this other stirrup. Good. And just love him. Good. And that's all we're going to do for the day. He's just going to hold me here. Good job. Good job. You know, they have to learn how to balance us. So easy, easy. It feels strange. Good boy, good boy. So he has to balance me, but I want him to tip over his head on this side. So he's kind of figuring it out. That's all right. There you go. Good. And can I have you right over here? Can I have your nose right over here? Good. I'm just going to relax and love him up. Good job. Good job. Good boy. Very, very good. So that's all we're going to do today. Tomorrow, we'll actually get him moving forward. I want him nice and relaxed. Me sitting on him. It's no big deal. So I'm going to ask for that head over here. Good. And ask for this way. Good. And love him up. Safe and loving place each time. So we're just going to flex in place. Good boy. So he's just feeling my weight. I'm going to have you over this way. He's shifting himself. That's all right. It feels strange to have to balance a human on their body. And the saddle and all that, it's all new. Very strange. You're a good boy. Give me that nose. Very good. Very, very good. Good job. Can I have your nose over this way? Can I have you over here? Good. Good. It's all right. Good job. Good job. So he's moved a little bit. That's all right. I'll just dismount away from the mounting block. Good boy. Now I'm going to flex him a little bit to dismount. Good job. Good job. So if he wiggled or moved on me, I'd be able to flex his nose, put him in a one rein stop. Good boy. You did great. What a good boy. Excellent. Very good. You always want to end on a good note. And tomorrow, we'll be riding him, having him go forward.